currency out of the ozone. You know the ozone? Yeah. Credit cards out of banking and credit card history out of the ozone layer. Yeah. Huh. Hey. What do you want to know for me to earn this position? Just kidding. I know it's all lined up. Who talks like me? Don't make me rap in Chinese. 命運就算顛沛流離，命運就算曲折離奇，命運就算好壓着你，做人沒趣味，別流淚，心酸更不應捨棄。我願能一生永遠陪伴你。That's more singing. Don't make me do it. I don't want to scare the children away. My security permit, the blue one, issued by the police department headquarters. Hey, what team are you on? Care to chat? Alright, hey, found something really neat. My test result to earn that high school equivalent certificate that I'm at the level of aptitude studies among the whole 50 states of the United States plus the outer islands. How do I score and rank? Not bad. For chisel my nizzle. So it was fun times, but very disciplined and lacking sugar when you're, inside an institute. Uniform? Yeah. Orange. Canadian employment card, they always welcome you. This one. Driver's license. I can handle a motorcycle like there's no tomorrow. I haven't put on first gear yet. I can ride in neutral. And then they started buying the electric bike. What else? When I'm bored, I like to go visit the government department and ask for documents. Where are my previous assets? Or say sold motorcycle. I wonder who has it. Don't try to frame me for some stupid shit. Yeah. Excuse me. And then you meet friends, right? And then when you meet so-called, so-labeled, so self-claimed, self-proclaimed friends of yours, because you added them on Friendster, yeah. Then there were these wait. Let me mock my lawyer. Not anymore. So when I was in the custody as a juvenile to the Institute of LA County so and so, after GED, they say, son, you're going to school, you're going to universities. But before that, before which? Before that, they say before that. Before that, you're going to take some college classes. Ah, sure. Is it in Chinese or English? Do I get some extra food? Did you know I grew an inch or two? Yeah. So this was my certificate. Yeah, I grew really tall, from 5'5" to 5'9" while I was in there, and people were stalking me on phone calls. They say, "Are you going taller? The school's okay. We don't go sing karaoke anymore." Kind of, that kind of conversation. This was a proof of it was interesting because when I talked to my previous lawyer, which was probably in the bikers crew when he was young, and then got some facelifts. Yeah. He I asked him, when you go to the United States, you know, as an officer candidate, how do they treat you? Why did they send me a document of United States Department of Justice rather than Immigration Department? I thought I'm supposed to use I-20. They gave me an F1 form. So I think I was considered one sort of a refugee as a Chinese reject. At the time, 没有啦，现在 you know, I speak Chinese and, you know, bubbly, you think? Quick-witted. You better recognize. And then the impressive transcript of mine. What classes did you take? If you can study any darn subject in the world, son, what would you study? Mr. Dr. McCoy? First, bodybuilding, so I can be more of a stud. And then films production. I want the mass communications qualifications. Thirdly, Ivy League. I'd rather go to a nearby, you know, neighborhood college to the university and trade my degree. Not really change my degree, but, you know, trade in for higher scale, where I can slip my friends some goodies, notes, music notes, playlist. So English, social studies, math, science, PE, computers, literature, computer literacy, they say. Not computer science, computer literacy, they said. Ouch. Not bad. Thanks, Doc. So growing up without the ability to not say argue but comprehend in front of the adults because you want to get back to your video game that you score high with, I discovered my immigration paper to Canada had an extra filling saying that I owned an IBM or had a possession of IBM computer. So I found the bastards, lucky bastards, that I had to claim child abduction address. But you know, I can't TP his house. In Hong Kong, you asked me why the place is so clean. I clean it myself, but I have a runner, and that's my part-time domestic helper. By the word and face meaning of domestic, it means that they're domesticated helper, worker, because they can talk as well. And if your word can scar people and you go to court with me, ouchie, I'm gonna give you some. It's not a threat. It's not a challenge. Don't overestimate the value. So if you tell your friends, you want to see my ID before I went to America from British colonized Hong Kong? Look at that chubby face. Look at that chubby face. I remember the day I earned my United States Social Security card. I was like, shh, I can get a good corporate job. I'm going to be a house N-word rather than the F field N-word. Alright, so that's the joke, okay? In high school, they have this career center besides daily classes that you picked and the counselor picked for you. I said, can I have ESL? It's easy. English is a second language. Really? Go back outside first. Let me check the computer. And I see some kids walk by. I went back to tell the counselor. I said, you know what? The electricity on his sole, you know, in the heel area, is bad for his health. You know what? And then she said, you're not going to ESL class anymore. Go to the American literature. No, I persist. You know, I insist that, you know, I insist going to ESL first. They gave me ESL. Take that for a cookie. Time cookie. So first of all, in basics of the schools and, you know, getting the eye candy in school, whoa, how does she get that? Cannons or nice knockers, busts, or hair color, highlights. Whoa, the gothic. Whoa, that's like a peacock. Me? I'm the basketball player, of course. Wasn't for the NBA. They have little leagues, junior leagues, major league, minor leagues, basketball. Point guard. And then, so they have assembly sometimes with the speakers, and everybody prepares for the yearbook picture, and I always forget. This was my first passport picture. Good looking kid, right? At the career center, it was a 2 hours experience on the computer, checking what you want to do in life. Do you mind staying outdoor to work? No, if they pay me enough. Do you mind not having a pen on you? Some silly questions, I thought. And later on in life, ouch, you pay for that. You pay for those answers. With that, my classmates set me up to be in custody with the United States government, LA County. And you know where people go? They go straight to the Marines. Naval Services, Army base. Hey, someone made it to NASA. The rocket launcher. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, launch. So someone made it to NASA. LA County General Hospital Candy Striper. Candy Striper is in the uniform looking foodie. I'm a nurse assistant today. What are you? I'm in the field science of physicians. And I'm only 17, minus 1, and minus 1 again. So I was 15. Was it? The ID code is 505002. Repeat. 505002. The name is parenthesized Benny. First day I went there, it was good. We had the hospital lunch with Jello. Second day, third day, briefing first. The chubby lady, the Mexicana, Mexican lady, Mexicana, they say. Mexicana. Why he? You know Jesus? Yeah? Jesus. Huh? Alright. Mexicana. The Mexicana lady briefed us and said, welcome to the hospital. Very gracious. And although among her busy schedule, busy. And then by the time I was done with the whole curriculum of field science of physician, don't underestimate that. Field science? Why? You get your face knocked out outside the hospital. We have to go outdoor. And that was a field back in the days, in the plantation years. Although you're in America, West Coast, California, Los Angeles County, where it was a desert, pretty much. Extended effect from the Mojave Desert. It's like a field. Who talks like that? Ask Nelly. So, I've been talking for all day, you know. I've been all hours, all day today. For the length, for the duration of that. Don't correct my grammar. I scored 8 out of 9 on the IELTS. Why didn't give me the extra point? I didn't blow her a kiss. Just kidding. Alright, so this was my ID again. The bottom is a black belt club. TOEFL, American English, they don't take that. Only at the Hyatt, Marriott, or Sheraton. And Sheraton is a part of the Marriott, Hilton, hotels and things. Yeah, that's my TOEFL score. Top that. Don't zip. What else? My second IELTS test. Yeah. They downgraded me half a point because I didn't comb my hair. I thought I got it like that. My first one, you read? You know the little color boxes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, single. Is it single? Tres, and then what? 5. 8. I saw 8. Can you believe I scored 8? What else? You're messing up my beauty's rest. Beauty sleep. I'm just kidding. One of my high school extended fashion ID card. I wore a baseball t-shirt to snap my ID picture. My California driver's license, my first British passport issued by the Los Angeles County, it is the British Consulate General of United Kingdom in Los Angeles, USA, and my other social security card. So I'm supposed to be a naturalized citizen of the United States. Yeah. But when I say I was born here, you can't prove that because I might have born in America and brought back here as a child. Yeah. So I can run for the president one day. But who wants a black hair president? I asked people before, I said, would you ever want a black or lady president or Chinese president? He said, maybe a black one first. I was like, what? Why not a white lady or Chinese looking president? And then later on discovered in life, a Chinese that can flow in English usually cannot have the aptitude of Chinese the way I do. But they're learning. I'm teaching the kids. Hey, I got one more picture. This one looks like a mugshot. After I gave the flowers up. Hey, so this is the document where they said I have a IBM computer. Yeah. What else? For assets, I have proof that I own a US $1 million apartment, and you're looking at this. Hot top. Dusha. Watch out. Open space with bath and kitchen that you can fill up with appliances. You know how much they want to pay for this? More. A copy of my high school certificate, graduation, top of class, or whatnot to say. Woohoo! Ta-da! Where is it from? Los Angeles County Office of Education. So I can smack my classmates around. Only the girls. But jeez. If they're naughty. You know when you're dancing? Don't do that anymore. Yeah. It's not the Bush administration anymore. The second one. Alright, so this is my Los Angeles County Office of Education certificate as a side value of my San Marino School District Rio Hondo League. Oh, the Rio Hondo League! You know, Titans. Titans, as in giants. Spartans. The Eagle. And who else? Who cares about the mascots? Don't let them doom you. This was a classic. I kept getting interviewed by the police. I said, hey, your police station is not 7-Eleven. Every time I come out, I have this emotional whirlpool that I'm being kind of, profiled and more. And my words against your words. This is the time worth of my time. Here is 180,000 Hong Kong dollars tax estimated. And it was such a detour. They put dust on my floor. Hey, did the police come in here? Why didn't they show me a permit? I welcome the police. I always have extra drinks. And then one time it was some kind of police protected lady wanted to watch movies. Of course I showed her movies. I show you movies. Is that a date? Are you gonna romance me? So that was it. My car insurance. Do not drive without insurance. Ferraris are everywhere. And the police felt so comforted after I paid the tax. See? He's a nice guy. And I even paid American taxes this year. This is the date. Yeah, that's one of the checks. I gave out 4 of them. One for income tax, one for backdated tax, one for tax filing, and the other one was for luxury tax, I guess. I was shopping for a yacht. Yeah. Girlfriends or not? Not yet. It's considered complicated or under assessment. Where you come from, lady? Or say, hey, woman. You're so darn bossy, as if I'm not a bigger boss than you. My speech, my skills, my linguistics, my choice of words serve a bigger amount of headcounts population than you do, lady. And don't use me as a stepping stool or pedestal to get the D word. It ain't gonna happen. You lady leprechaun. I prefer petite, not you. Anymore. Alright, so for this is important, alright? Make a note. For your interviews and for your university degree, and you're talking to PhD level, seriously, you need your transcripts sealed in an envelope. Public services qualification. This is from a fire department. Guess what I did in Hong Kong? Told them, save your work. Let me bust out my plaster spray that can put out a fire flame. So they gave me the, countless certificates. That's good. As a identity background indication, you need these tax forms and certificates. And it is your job, your responsibilities to identify yourself as an officer candidate for the United States of America or continental America, say NATO. You want to serve a higher population? You might not have time because you like golf. I like basketball. Practice. Just, what else? This is a goofy picture. I don't like that. So you only get 1 second. You have 30 to 60 frames per second. Alright. SAT score, I wasn't very happy. It was so low. Alright. If you ask for my LSAT, GMAT, ASVAB, I killed it. The test, I killed it. ASVAB is for the military institutes. Annapolis, West Point, the Air Force Academy. That test, I killed it. It was off the chart. You know my first Chinese passport? They gave me this picture. Can you believe that? What's this? I look blank and dull. D-U-L-L, dull. And then they came out with the movie Austin Powers. What, you want your finger like this? So evil. It's funny. Every year you're supposed to have some kind of indications of helpful to people, and these are some of my donations. These are Chinese pass cards for province to province. There is the assignments and things. So I'm missing my Chinese driver's license.